Alright, we are live. All my windows went away.
Damn. Actually,
Okay, that fixes that. Bring that back, bring that back, bring that back. The only functioning two-person overlay I have is this Pokemon one.
hmm. Okay. Whatever works. Shoot, you've been watching that Pokemon tournament?
The Worlds. No, I haven't actually watched any of it. Most of the
No.
time, like next year, there's going to be one to watch, but this year,
What makes next year more interesting than this year? Oh, because they might do Pokemon information.
no, odds are so. Probably next year will be the first year they do it like the competitive in champions, and it'll be the
Champions?
30th and yeah, the spin-off
That's
thing that's just
the
battling
phone the phone game,
phone and switch. Yeah.
phone Switch. Yeah, I mean that would be interesting to see. Um, yeah,
And I mean
I always
next year
wonder.
is 30 years of Pokemon, so there's probably gonna be all types of shit just all year. But I mean, there's never really anything super interesting happening at Worlds. Like I got a shirt in Pokemon Go for my avatar,
Oh,
but
oh yeah. Well, I guess I more so meant just watching it just for the sport of watching Pokemon battles.
eh, I don't want to watch people play Scarlet and Violet
Hello.
like that. All right,
Boy,
Boy.
we're live. Just so you know.
Hello, audience. I have a pink edition Red Bull. Let's rock.
I dropped my screwdriver somewhere, but
let's
I guess
rock.
oh I see it. It's all the way under my desk.
Here's
You
your
got the
liquor. Let's rock.
you got the pussy pink.
Absolutely. Tastes just as sweet.
All right, all right. Give you a little boost.
All right. Well,
You know, of course, I got my matcha,
the matcha.
You got your performative matcha?
my performative matcha, my feminist literature, performative matcha.
He got it. All he needs is a Cairo record.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
The sea moss in that matcha.
Not today, brother. Now I might be tempted to go down to the West End at a later date, either tonight or tomorrow, so I can alchemize my body.
Mosey on over to the West End, you know. Should be a full moon.
The best
It's
thing.
not actually a full moon, but you manifest a full moon.
Hey, once you get on that emerald tablet, that's all it is. Once you get on that emerald tablet, next thing you know, the weather changing, your
I'm
mood,
on that.
everything's different once you get on that emerald tablet right there. You
I'm
know?
on that emerald do-rag. So, that's just going directly into my brain cells.
Mm-mm-mm.
All right.
Call you the wizard. You live in a city of emerald and gold.
Talk about it.
Don't look behind the curtain.
There's people fucking.
That was the wizard the whole time.
I remember in high school, some kids got caught fucking like behind the curtain in the like on the theater,
Heck, when I was in high school, they got caught at a church.
Yo,
It
the
was
church on
always a
campus or just in
staircase in
general?
my
Next
job
door. Next door. That's where the
or
chorus
Next door.
my
chorus
school.
girls used to sing all the time. Yeah, they got caught at church.
And church is frying up them chicken, huh?
You know, when I asked them church girls to bring some macaroni and cheese, I didn't mean this.
Yeah, we're just gonna take some time stirring it. We'll bring it right over to you. Give us about 3 to 5 minutes.
And the worst part is, there were 3 of them. They were making a pot roast over there.
I don't even know how I'm supposed to get from this to.
Churches is funny. They'll give you a honey butter biscuit and a fucking jalapeno and be like, "There you go."
You got your sweet and spicy biscuit now, motherfucker.
Here's a fried jalapeno. We just drop this bitch in the oil and put it in your box.
I had a grilled jalapeno burger like yesterday.
Were the jalapenos like, were they split and like quartered, or were they like
There were the
diced
slices.
into little circles? They were like strips.
Like the ones you get on nachos, but grilled.
Okay.
On
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
so it was a regular beef burger, 2 patties, cheese, bacon, hot sauce, mayo, pickles, and grilled jalapenos.
Avocado.
Nah, I should have. I
Guac?
thought about that after. I was like, you know,
You're on your like second to last bite. Damn it! Yo, honestly, I think jalapenos. Unfortunately, white people ruin them by having them like genetically modified to lose most of their spice. Serrano peppers, I think those are the natural pivot. You know,
I
I'd
don't
recommend
feel
it.
like I just straight up eat a serrano though. Like the way I'd eat a straight up jalapeno. Like I feel like serranos, habaneros, Scotch bonnet, like anything like that is for cooking with, not like eating straight up like a
I'm going to
psychopath.
tell you the truth. I feel like half of this pepper
It is.
discourse comes from the fact that we told white people they couldn't handle spice one too many times. So they started making bear spray in a bottle and calling that shit hot sauce.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the serranos are fine. Like, they still have good flavor. And it's not like they're OD spicy or anything, you know. And I use them grilled in burgers, um, chopped and diced like fresh, raw, you know. It's worth exploring, I'd say, especially with like, jalapenos don't really do shit anymore.
I like their flavor. I like their flavor. They,
I
they,
mean, I
they,
like their flavor, but like it's like a shell of its former self, you know? It's like you used to be the GOAT, and now look at
yeah,
you.
yeah. Now it's habanero. Honestly, oh man, it hurts. It hurts. You know.
They're washed, and that's okay. That's
No, it's
okay.
not. No, it's not. You're destroying God's green earth. Like, remember, the white rhinos are officially extinct. It's over. The whales aren't singing. So, what have you been playing this week?
So I, the other night, Fortnite was down, so I ended up,
Fortnite was down. I
yeah,
wonder how much money that cost them.
who knows? Because it was login issues across Fortnite, Fall Guys, Rocket League, and it was across every platform. And of course, PlayStation was the last platform to come back online when everything was said and done. But when I loaded in, I thought I was banned. I thought something happened. I was like, because it's like
You're too
failed to.
spicy.
It did all the connecting, everything, and then it would get to a certain point, and it's like, failed to log into your PlayStation network. Please try again later. and I checked my system connection. I loaded up Street Fighter, was able to load it into the Battle Hub. I'm like, all right, so PlayStation Network isn't the problem here. Something's going on with Fortnite. And when I looked it up, like the exact message I was getting, a lot of the responses were like 5 years ago. So
Nasty.
I was like, oh crap, did I get banned? And then I like looked up how to check if I was banned, but
If you
in
were
that,
banned, what would you do?
I don't even know.
Did you ever think about that?
I mean, I've never been banned on anything where I didn't know why I was banned. Well, I was banned on Fall Guys for like no reason, and getting banned on Fall Guys and then getting my account unbanned and losing everything, I was like, I'm never playing Fall Guys again. So
Valid.
that'd be it for. I'd really like. That'd absolutely be it for Fortnite for me. I'd be an Overwatch player or a Marvel Rivals player or something.
Okay. Well, we'll take you over on rifles, you know?
Because at least all my obscure early game stuff in that game is still there. You know, I could
That's
play
true.
Valorant.
Ew, don't do that to yourself. Like, come on.
Definitely not playing Battlefield though.
Speaking of Battlefield, fuck you, EA. I just want to play Battlefield, you dumb motherfuckers. Why do you have my Xbox linked to a deactivated EA account when I never linked my Xbox to an EA account?
You think your shit got hacked?
No, I wasn't hacking. I'm willing to bet that
Not you
before
hacking, but your shit, like, actually, like that email address or something being compromised.
I don't know, because the email address that my Xbox account, that my Microsoft account's perfectly fine. I change the password on there every like couple of weeks. All of that is hooked up fine. I think it's the fact that EA probably back when Origin was a thing, gave everyone a temporary EA account, temporary EA email account, so that when you link it, it could just do its thing. But since I didn't link it until now, they had that shit disabled. And it's so bad that the EA help desk the site itself was lagging. You were saying if you wanted to chat, it would be like 88 minutes. So this is a consistent thing with a lot of people. This is just EA being, well, EA.
What did Reddit tell you?
Get in contact with EA. They're the only ones who could really unlink the account.
They're the only ones that can unfuck it.
Yeah, they're the only one. The ones who fucked it are the only ones who could unfuck it. But we all know they're not going to unfuck it before the Battlefield beta ends. I just want to blow up tanks with C4, man. I just want to be an engineer, man. I want to tell them vehicles to fuck off. The worst part is I'm still probably going to get that game when it comes out just so I can be on my demolition shit.
So you're a Battlefield person?
Back in Bad Company, I really did enjoy the vehicles. Like, you know, I played a lot of Modern Warfare. I was definitely a Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 2 kid, but Bad Company holds a special place in my heart because, you know, a tank could blow up a building. And then you could fight your way through that building to destroy that tank through enemy lines. It was sick. You know, it's just the play experience is so varied that I truly, truly enjoy it. And motherfuckers were doing crazy shit like jumping out of their plane, sniping somebody in another plane, and then stealing the plane they killed somebody in. Like, the highs are higher. Right? But Call of Duty.
None of that.
Well, remember, a lot of people can't aim. Like a lot of people can't. I'm saying right now, a lot of people are garbage at FPSs these days. Like people are.
It's time to have a conversation.
It's like
Cheaters.
people are.
What the fuck are y'all doing? What the fuck are y'all doing?
They're
Why are we cheating
hustling
in a video
backwards.
game?
The thing
Like
is,
what are you trying to accomplish? Or do you get off on like
Yes, it's literally I want to ruin the fun for
pissing people
everyone.
off?
Yes,
Or like is this like actually fun for you? Just like
yes,
pointing and just like letting the machine do its thing. Do you feel good
yes.
about yourself? Are you enjoying it? I feel like this is intrinsically tied to the lack of media literacy. It's all a symptom of a larger issue. You know, I
You're
feel like these things go hand in hand.
my
It's
thing with
we're in
cheaters,
the society where people don't value their own experiences. They'll let the experience happen
well,
around
it's
them,
part of
like
that is the fact that like
on autopilot type shit.
part of that experience though is some people legitimately get off on ruining the game for other people. Like that it's not about actually playing the game, it's about going into a room and and having the power to make sure nobody in that room has fun. You know, and they wonder why they're never invited to parties, why they aren't invited to do cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so they take out that malice on other people in a video game because, once again, at the end of the day, the problem is them.
so
But then also we have to add the fact that like some accusations of cheaters, just the fact that like some people have the awareness of a corpse in their FPS games.
well, no, this is
Just
like talking about, or at least in the case of Battlefield, that's specifically talking about using like software exploits to bypass anti cheat to. So it's not necessarily like people being reported for
no, I've
cheating.
seen videos of both.
Yeah,
Like one
but
girl got reported and got her Twitch banned because she had a get this 25% accuracy.
yeah, but there's the percentage of that is much smaller than people who are actually using aimbots.
Right.
I
Wall
would say
hacks,
I think it's the
aimbots.
opposite way. Like I'm not going to deny there aren't cheaters because I saw what happened to Tarkov. That's literally why I stopped playing Tarkov. Like straight up.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I was
Warzone.
getting hit by some unethical shit. I'm like, yo, I'm like, there's no way that you're able to hit me like this. What the fuck?
But yeah, with Battlefield, the mass bans of cheaters they've been doing. My thing is, why would you cheat in a free beta, and like show all your tools to EA on something that doesn't matter? That's
Because they
gonna
want to ruin the fun for other people. At the end of the
they
day,
are
that's the mission.
ruining. They are not. That's the thing.
That's the mission.
If
It's
you
a
want
foolish
to
mission.
if you want to ruin the fun for people, the people to more effectively go after are the ones who pay for the game like early on and like actually care about their record in the game, like, and not using your exploits now so that when the full game actually comes out, all the exploits that you have now will be null and void.
See, Anton, you're being tactical with it. It's not, you're being tactical with this. It's not about that. It's literally, I see a bunch of people over there having fun and I want to ruin that.
I think this is gonna is I mean, this is already gonna start happening anyway, but I feel like this could be used as justification for the sham that is identity verification. So, you know, people can't just go keep making email addresses and just like, all right, I'm just gonna play again. I got banned on that account. I got like email address.
I mean,
I'm gonna keep
had
doing it.
IP bans. We've always had IP bans, but also like, really, this is just a justification.
Right.
This is going to end up being a
get the IP
justification
bans,
for
but
more.
like
But also,
that
this is going
identity
to
verification is going to be a bitch and a half because why do you want my ID, you fucker?
exactly. And also, I would like to add, this is also one of the reasons why we're starting to deal with kernel level anti cheats to the point that it breaks other things in the computer.
Yeah, Battlefield requires like essentially Windows 11 to run on PC because you have to have the safe boot, which is the like motherboard slash processor level thing that allows you to do Windows 11. And so they're going
Right.
they're going to the motherboard processor level, like they're going hardware level with their
Right, so
anti-cheat.
they're gonna start sending a representative to just stand over your shoulder and watch you. Just okay,
Hey, you
all
know
right.
what? That would at least give people jobs. At least that would give people jobs.
You know, if that is what we have to do to pivot away from like AI's taking positions, but we can send a physical human representative to your house to watch you play.
Nah,
And
they're
make
just gonna
sure
put
you're
their
not
AI
cheating.
slop into your actual motherboard. You're gonna
They're
look
gonna wait for you
around
to
and
get
you
the
go,
eyeball implants, and then they're gonna, upload the AI to your eyeball implant so they can watch to see what you're doing.
honestly, fuck that. They're gonna implant it straight to the dome. They're gonna have kernel access in your brain.
Jalen, are you getting digital implants? We had this talk last week? And I said no.
I hate the fact that I have to say no because I know who's making them and they're not gonna work. Like, this is not even a cool cyberpunk dystopia. This is like, these aren't even like actual conniving people. They're just idiots with money. It's no. As much as I wish. As much as I wish.
Told you.
Gotta ruin everything. Can't even have dreams no more.
Right, because there was a large portion of time that you would have chromed out.
Oh, yeah, it's called In the Before Times.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
But
It's
I
called
guess
And the Delulu whimsical stuff, like, yeah, this could be kind of lit. And now it's just like, man, this shit sucks. I see where it's
right,
going. I don't like it.
right, but it's all right, because it's like it's not innovative. It's just I want kernel access to your brain to make you a better wage slave.
Because
Like,
let's keep it a band. There's no way you can just sit here. You can pay for the procedure and pay for the products, and it's done. It works. It's yours. You own it. You will not own it.
right, you got to pay a subscription fee to
you'll
your
waive
own
away rights.
consciousness.
Subscription fee. They'll hit you with ads. They'll constantly move the goalposts, changing how much it costs, your features. You might get in early and have a very. They will scale it back, not even slowly. They will quickly scale it back and to make it a piss poor version, and you'll have to overpay to get some semblance of where you were before at
oh
launch.
yeah, you go and put this in there, and they're going to give you schizophrenia until you pay for not having that. And then also, let's extrapolate that more. Think of the jailbroken ones, those unregulated jailbroken ones from that you're gonna have to get from those unlicensed, dirty ass ripper docs, like dog,
They
like
upload their own personality on it. Like, yeah, I made this.
right,
I cooked
right,
up this.
like
I cooked up this absolutely devious personality trait.
right,
You'll
right.
discover it at some point. That shit is in there like a sleeper cell, like a
You get a
benign
cheap
tumor,
cyber,
just waiting to turn malignant
you get a
after about
cyber
9 months.
you get an implant so you can get because your job now requires you to have implants because as Mark said, once machinery improves, the expectations on the worker will raise too. So if a machine allows you to do the work of 6 people, they're going to expect that worker to do the work of 8 people. And you're going to have to get a cheap one because they're all going to be expensive to put you in a subscription for wage slavery. And next thing you know, some jerk who wanted to ruin your life decide to put in something extra fucked up. Next thing you know, everything changes. You're not the person you used to be. You don't know. Wait, isn't there a mission in Cyberpunk where that actually happens?
And now you like licking pennies, probably.
Yeah, Mr.
Probably.
Blue Eyes. Mr. Blue Eyes, except
I feel like Cyberpunk is probably the more idealized version of where
Right.
we're heading.
well,
Which is sad.
also part of that is what's his name? Mike Rosner, I believe, the creator of Cyberpunk. Remember, this was a cyberpunk dystopia from the 90s. That's the thing you gotta also remember about cyberpunk. This begins from a view from the 90s, not a view from now.
Right, because it was what Cyberpunk 2020 was the original source material, right?
Yeah.
So they already had to go in and modify the year by 50 years to try and give themselves a bit of a buffer.
Oh man. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it was released in 1990, the turn of the decade. First release, yeah. So remember, this cyberpunk is a dystopian view from the 90s. You know,
That
we're going to
looks
have soldiers live
somewhat
streaming
more
their murders,
optimistic than reality.
which is fucked up because the actual tabletop RPG is so dark.
It's probably not as bad as what we got going on.
Ah, I don't know. Like, there's multiple stories of people forced to have forced to get implants to hold a job, and then it was what they did to the coal miners. They forced you to buy your tools, so they put you into debt, and then when you start suffering the consequences of your implants, I mean tools.
Anecdotally, the same thing happens to strippers. They're forced to buy their outfits, and then like when they get their tips, they have to pay out security, DJ, and the venue.
And remember, they're contractors, so
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Uber drivers really are just driving strippers. They're treated just like strippers, but they're driving. That's crazy.
Yeah. They expect our tips to cover
Operational costs. Wait, Madrid, that happened to us at Susie's.
Yeah. Gig workers, strippers, line cooks, cashiers, baristas,
Service industry.
bartenders,
The service industry.
the service industry. Yeah.
The ones who did not get off when a pandemic hit. The ones who are still underpaid.
Did not get
the ones that aren't getting trained, so we have more of them, and because we're acting like current experts are immortal, like
almost forced to get the new patch, aka the the shot, the vaccinations.
Or don't decide what game mode you want playing forward. Do you want to play the one with the shot, or
do you want to
without?
get incredibly sick, or do you want to get kind of sick, and possibly some other stuff that we are yet to fully understand? Which one do you want? You choose. You choose. And so we're derailing this episode, and we are determined.
I mean, I got a hard out. At some point, I'm just gonna do the outro, and
your hard out's at 6.
yeah. So I mean, we got some runway, so that's how I was like, I'm gonna just let y'all go,
Hey, this is still content.
I feel like it's a slow news week.
Yeah, I mean, legitimately, I had to put types of peppers in the show notes so that our episode description's correct.
Did you include pepper spray? That is the type of pepper. Peppercorn.
Isn't that just a
Yeah,
type
you
of
want some
corn?
ghost pepper bear spray on your grits?
The way it just makes my mouth bleed. Delicious.
The way that I can't see from
Oh my
something
God.
I ate.
Is pain seasoning for white people?
As a masochist, yes.
Here's the real spiciest shit that I consistently encounter. Korean ramen. It's the most disrespectfully, consistently spicy thing that I encounter.
I will say this.
Yeah.
The
That's
one
good.
dish that
I love
truly
that
was
spice
so
bomb.
spicy, the one dish that I had that truly fucked me up was some African peppercorn soup. I swear they were trying to kill me. I like a little spice, but this hurts.
Yeah.
The
When
Korean
And you
somebody
can't
puts
do
the-
nothing after it. They got signs on the wall saying no head after eating this.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Do it.
Don't do it.
It's gonna ruin your relationship.
Or spice it up a little bit more. Who knows?
Literally.
You got odds are 9-1. It's gonna ruin your relationship.
You got shiny odds. Is it working in your favor?
You just got to pair it with the ice cube.
I don't
even
think
help.
there's an ice ain't gonna work.
That's
You
just
need
bringing
some
the
milk.
oils to the surface.
Get some milk. Ew. Ew. Oh my God. What type of thumbnail y'all want this week?
Just do like a hot one. Like do like a black background, fire in the front, and just pictures of the different, like serranos, jalapenos.
Honestly, Night City on fire with the pepper in the middle of it.
I'm gonna call it the spicy episode.
Okay, somebody give me a spicy gaming take to pair along with all this sauce.
Games aren't bad. You have no taste and cannot read. Yeah.
I can get with that. I feel like that is definitely a part of it. I mean, clearly people are proving that they don't want to play their games anymore. Like we have this weird relationship with them now where we just kind of want to, I don't know, experience it vicariously.
That, but also
I played
because time
hours.
investment
I played
is
like
commitment.
6 hours of Fortnite yesterday. I enjoy playing my games.
Well,
I beat
that's
Monster
you.
Hunter Wilds in
You
under
also-
23 hours.
You're also over the age of 25.
Part of that is also though is that that there's so many games out and we've lost pretty much any decent curation. Like if it doesn't become a social wave, you're not gonna get a real chance. Simply because there was just so much coming out. Like this is also one of the reasons why we have these game publishers spending borderline the game's development budget on advertising. Like if you're not going to be a holiday,
most people only play like 2 or 3 games a year. They pick
Right, but
their favorite shooter, their favorite sports game, and then like maybe one type of comfort game that is a different sport or shooter game.
No, it'll be their
Or
open world
free to play.
checklist. So it'll be a Far Cry, an Assassin's Creed, something like. So they'll have a sports shooter and open world.
and they
game.
used to be MMO players. The open
No,
world
these
checklist
people
players,
were
they used to be. No, I'm talking about the open world checklist players. Those used to be MMO players until the majority of people moved to console. Like I'm saying it right now, I think there's a
I'm
direct
saying
link
the
between
general gamer we're talking about has
I feel like
always
the general
been
gamer
console.
was never really on PC. Like,
Right, and was
if
never
they were
playing
on
MMO.
a computer, they were on cartoon.com playing one of those fucking
No, you know what?
Flash
No,
and
they were
browser
MMO
games.
players because guess what they were actually playing? They were on
RuneScape?
RuneScape.com. Like, and then also, let's not forget how many people were
That is
playing
a
Warcraft.
bit of a different pocket of the Venn diagram.
No, it's not because not really because a lot of those RuneScape players when they got tired of playing RuneScape, they went to WoW because during the heyday of WoW,
These people were not playing
Yes,
WoW.
the people we are
No,
talking about
no,
is
you do not.
the Madden audience is not the WoW audience. I can guarantee.
I'm not talking
you,
about Madden.
me and Madrid are. Me and Madrid are
Yeah.
talking about the Madden,
We were talking
Call of
about
Duty,
the
2K,
I'm talking about the
Battlefield.
open. I'm talking about the open world checklist players.
I'm the people we're talking about. That is like their third tier. So their first tier is Madden or 2K, or EAFC, or one of those. Their second tier is a Call of Duty, a Apex, a Battlefield, something of that, and then their third tier is an Assassin's Creed,
Maybe. Maybe.
a Hogwarts Legacy.
Honestly, that goes for the non-sports gamers. Like
I do see what you're saying though about that group of gamers who would gravitate towards Western RPGs and open world checklists, right? So
Well, MMORPGs. The CRPG people were all people who actually
Yeah.
read books.
yeah, you got to do a lot of reading in those
You got to do a
motherfuckers.
lot of reading.
Well,
Baldur's
proper
Gate is a
knowledge,
novel
probably.
that you could take your Barbies
Spooky.
and smash their face together, like you
Yeah.
do with Barbies. You have a whole options of hot Barbies to smash their faces together.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess speaking of smashing, the Helldivers is coming to Xbox this month, and it looks like all platforms are getting this ODST crossover because the trailer that dropped that teased ODST was at the end of a trailer just for the PlayStation and PC version. That wasn't even a trailer for the Xbox version of the game.
Yeah, they're making it abundantly clear. So with this, they're not doing some weird shit where they're just giving them like a portion of the game. They'll have full access to the game.
Yeah,
Xbox.
it'll be
Yeah.
feature parity, crossplay. The way it exists on PlayStation and PC is going to
Brilliant.
exist on Xbox. Like,
Okay. Yeah. This is a good move. There does seem to be. I know you were pointing this out, but like last night, there does seem to be a lot of strong Halo synergy going on right now with like the ODST in that trailer. Of course, like Helldivers, coming to Xbox. It's a Halo reference. Don't ask me how.
I know because it is
this
because
season-
the whole.
the Halo devs straight up said they pitched to Microsoft pretty much ODST Helldivers, and Microsoft, being the worst thing to ever happen to gaming, said no.
No.
Like straight up, Microsoft is legitimately the worst thing to ever happen to the gaming industry.
Okay, so here
And
is
then of course Fortnite
my prediction.
this season. Take it
Yeah,
away.
so there's the Spartan and Fortnite. They brought Master Chief back. There's probably going to be more Halo stuff later in the Fortnite season. ODST crossovers coming everywhere. My prediction is the Halo World Championship 2025 is October 24th through 26th. I think before either like the absolute latest at the 26th is the absolute latest date that we see something else Halo on PlayStation.
Heck, I'll tell you the truth. GameCon's next week. I wouldn't be surprised if it was at Gamescom.
They might tease something. They might do something, but I see, considering last year's Halo World Championship is where they turned 343 Industries into Halo Studios and did like the stuff for...
Showed off their new engine and yada yada yada.
Right, yeah. Well, Unreal Engine, just showing that they were switching to Unreal Engine.
Well, yeah.
I heard through my sources that what's being worked on that's coming to PlayStation is going to be different from like the Master Chief collection that came out years ago.
Yeah.
And what we're going to get is going to be
What I'm
something
hearing-
else a little different.
What
I
I'm
didn't
hearing
like
is
what I was
Halo
hearing
1
specifically.
Unreal remake.
Honestly, you know what? Microsoft 343. I don't even
Halo.
have a PlayStation. I will buy one for ODST 2. Just drop ODST and ODST 2 on that bitch. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, honestly, I just want the Master Chief.
You'd be able to get them on Game Pass. Yeah, I
So I can
want
go play
Master Chief Collection.
I just want to be able to
Yeah,
play
Yeah, no, I'm
through
saying
that
y'all
shit.
can have. Y'all should have that shit.
Exactly.
like, Because let's be real, the
no weird shit
PS5.
attached to it.
Well, yeah, because let's not
Just
pretend
do
that
it,
the
Jules.
PS5 install base isn't like 3 to 4 times the size of the Xbox. Well, not 3 to 4, 2 to 3 times the size of the Xbox install base. And remember,
Right.
like Anton said, and like a lot of people have, like streaming has been doing for almost 20 years, cannibalizing sales. Ever since I got my Xbox, I only ever bought one game on that bitch.
Yeah,
Now with Elden Ring.
Microsoft has
Yeah.
trained Xbox gamers not to buy games, which is why you're probably not going to be playing
Shit.
Helldivers on your Xbox. 'cause
Okay,
it's
no, I'm not going to be playing Helldivers on my Xbox because I already spent money on the PC version.
There we go.
Like, no, that
but-
was never going to happen because I already
Wait,
spent
is
money on
there-
the PC version.
Is
Like
there
now,
is there cross save and progression?
No,
if there's cross progression,
no.
I would buy it, but there's not, so I'm not going to buy it.
I feel like more games should do that because that almost incentivizes people to just go ahead and buy another copy.
Yeah, more games should
Yeah.
do that.
But I think a lot of companies care. Yeah. I think
There's
third-party companies do that. I
Right.
think we see
That
that
is
most
more-
with third-party companies.
that is more money just
Just-
across the board.
Yeah, straight
Yeah.
up.
Like,
But also,
maybe
like,
if it's more
well, remember how
expensive to
long
do,
it took for us to get multi-platform
maybe.
releases. Like, it's one of those things where it's like third-party companies are the ones that usually do that because they don't have some gilded garden they need
Well,
to
no.
keep people in.
Microsoft. I've had to log into Minecraft with my Microsoft account on PlayStation since last gen. Since the PS4 version of Minecraft.
Yeah, but that's more because they bought an already established product. You know, I think that had more to do with Microsoft buying Mojang than actually Microsoft being like, let's put this on PlayStation.
Well, I mean, all the Microsoft games on Steam, I still have to log into my Microsoft account on those.
I don't know.
I don't know. That's my personal take with that.
Yeah, so Ubisoft does a pretty good job with it.
Hell, I don't want to play a Ubisoft game.
I'm just saying.
Ew!
Ew.
Ubisoft does a good job with it. Epic
Wait.
does a good
You
job
said
with it.
Ubisoft. Don't forget all their crimes. That's a criminal organization.
The only game EA does it with is Apex.
EA is a dog shit of a company, so who's surprised about that?
I mean,
Surprise.
yeah, PlayStation.
but then also,
PlayStation
like,
lets you do cross trophies. So a lot of the games that I have on PS5 that have come to Steam, if I got those games on Steam and logged in, I think they'd bring my saves, but they definitely bring my trophies. Or I could earn trophies in those games that I have in Platinum that have come over. So, yeah, I'd say Epic is the best, and the good thing about Epic being the best at cross progression, they made those tools open source a while ago. So every
Good.
once in a while you'll see a really weird. So here's a game that has cross save that doesn't make a whole lot of. Well, it makes a whole lot of sense because they just want to sell multiple copies to the niche audience. That's
They
playing it.
understand.
Fantasy Life I, the girl who steals time, has full cross save across every platform. So you
Good.
have one save that's your cloud save, and you upload it wherever you're playing last, and download it wherever you're playing, and it's using the Epic backend stuff to do that cross save. So like, I'm not even sure. It might even be an Epic Games exclusive on PC, but it's one of the first Switch 2 third-party games. It's on PlayStation. And that's a niche franchise, but it understanding that it can sell multiple copies to the people who are going to buy it anyway because it has cross-save. Like, I'm not going to play Fantasy Life I, the girl who steals time, but for people who are, I could see them wanting to play. Let's say they have a Switch 2 and a PlayStation. Bounce that saves back and forth between those two.
Yeah.
To harken back to a previous conversation, the reason why I said 2 to 3 times really looking at it again is more 2.5 times when it comes to Xbox and PlayStation sales, is that, PlayStation is already at like over 80 million. Microsoft is under 30.
Yeah, and honestly, a lot of the PlayStation fandom, they or console owners at this point had an Xbox at some point and played Halo or have some affinity for it. And for the ones who don't, they probably at least have a little bit of an interest. So
Yeah, but then also when you
It's
really
gonna
think
sell
back
off
on it,
novelty, straight up.
give us
Like,
that fucking collection, baby.
right? But also like Microsoft needs to do that because also like when you really sit down and look at it, Microsoft consoles have always kind of sucked. Like we had the Red Ring bullshit with the 360. We had the entirety of whatever the fuck the Xbox One was. And now we're here with the Series X and S. And because of the demands to have system parity with the S, game companies don't really want it. The devs don't really want to make the Xbox version because we're like, we don't want to have to try and figure out how to put this shit on what's effectively a PlayStation 3. Now, I am being
Series S,
facetious. It's closer
yeah,
to a PlayStation 4, but that's not my point.
PS4 Pro.
Yeah, like I said, I was being facetious when I said PS3. But like, why do they need to have feature parity with an underpowered console?
Well,
Just to be able to release it on the console that could do it. That's why it took them so long to get Baldur's Gate on Xbox.
Yeah,
Because the
Black,
S couldn't handle the multiplayer.
Yeah, the split screen.
No, it wasn't split screen.
Yeah,
It
it was
just
local.
Fundamentally
co-op.
didn't work. I know, but I'm saying it wasn't the split screen that did it. Like, I mean, fundamentally, that shit did not work. Like, the game itself barely worked on the Series S, even before the multiplayer.
Does that game has cross save, right?
I don't know, but if you want to play it,
That's a good question.
it's on the Steam.
Yeah, but
Does it
I
have
also,
cross play?
I don't know.
Which is another good question. Because I'm still gonna get it at some point. I just need a generous sale because I'm not made of money.
Baldur's Gate 3
No, yes, it
offers
does.
full
Yes, it does.
platform multiplayer, and that's for cross play. What about cross save? It does support
It
cross-platform saves, allowing the transfer between PC, PS5, Xbox Series. And that's all Larian. And I know Cyberpunk's also, so CD Projekt Red also does it where you can take your Cyberpunk save with you to different platforms.
And I feel like that is really good for like streamers, content creators, people who like, might want to play off stream or something on their console and then like, stream, create content like on their PC or something like that. And it just gives them that option to be agile with it, right? So I think
you got to go to where your customers are at the end of the day.
Hey man, So interesting. Cool.
All right, so.
And so, how are you enjoying this Fortnite season? Unless you had something else on here you wanted to touch on.
I would have. I'll handle the last two things after. But this Fortnite season, I feel like it's sweaty, but that also gives me an opportunity to play other modes. So I was on Fortnite Festival for like a few hours yesterday and was getting insane amounts of XP just playing that. And like I've been slowly building my library of jam tracks, so every time I load in there, there's more and more stuff that I can build set lists out of. Like towards the end of the time of me playing, I just loaded into single player. I was like, all right, I need to play bass on this song. I need to do vocals on this song. I'm just going to, because whenever you load in, if you load in solo with fill on, it fills 3 people. If you load in with just 2 with Phil off, you get to each pick 2 songs. And so everybody gets to pick 1 song in squad mode. Everybody gets to pick 2 songs in duos. And then if you do it solo, you get to pick all 4 songs yourself. So,
And this is also assuming nobody, some rando from the server doesn't come in here to try and get in on it.
well,
Some
no.
of them
Once you
cooking.
load in solo, nobody can or even if you load in duos, nobody can just join in. They have to wait for you to be done and back in the lobby to join up.
Wait, then what were we doing?
Oh, we were doing the jam stage.
Oh,
I was doing
okay.
regular festival, which is like the actual.
I can
rock
never
band
remember the
mode.
difference between festival and jam stage. And by jam stage, I mean waiting in the lobby.
Well, we went to actual jam stage where you actually get XP for doing mixes. It's like Fuser. So like everybody pulls up with like a different part and you load into like a open lobby that has multiple stages that you can, or you could just do a jam wherever and you get XP for having more people in the jam as you have it going. So that's jam stage. Jam stage is like, if people are down for it, it's fun.
We were cooking.
Yeah, that's
we
the thing.
were cooking.
I did it with Chase, and we were cooking the other day. So,
also, I would like to add a comment on the Fortnite season. If you go to Dirty Pistol Squad, you could hear actual gamer rage come from my mouth based because of the way Zero Build is this season.
Yeah, it's sweaty.
Like that was the first time I played this season. First time I played Fortnite in almost a month, and just I never raged at Fortnite. This was real rage.
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah, that's why we weren't even really on Zero Build
noises
like that yesterday. We were on Blitz for the majority of the time.
Oh yeah, and those bot lobbies.
And then once you get, there were bot lobbies. Those were once you hit 6, those are bot lobbies. We were having fun being silly because them jokes. We were on form with them jokes. Right. But those were bot lobbies. I'm telling you this right now, because the moment we went into 4s, where we started dealing with real people, all of a sudden, entire thing changed.
Type shit.
All right. Well, yeah, the other 2 things I wanted to hit on, iOS 16 public beta 3 is now out, so I've updated.
Is it any better?
So I fixed the one bug I was having. Turns out they have like this thing that's supposed to cut out the dead air in podcasts, but it doesn't work with RSS feed podcasts. It only works with podcasts that like you subscribe through Apple Podcasts to.
Oh,
so like all my Patreon ones were the ones that were messing up, and so I just turned that off. And it just went back to working normally. I have
so it was actively making those podcasts sound worse.
Yeah, it sounded distorted. Like I'd be listening to them, and if my phone screen
it's like
went
you're
to sleep,
on a prison phone.
It's like I left my phone upstairs and was out in the backyard with my headphones on. That's the best way to describe the level of distortion I was dealing with. But once I turned off that like reduce dead air podcast setting in Apple Podcasts, it went back to normal.
Okay, yeah. I just went back to using the podcast app myself because fuck Spotify. So there's that.
Yeah, and I mean, the majority of the ones that I listen to now, like Apple Podcasts is just a conduit. I subscribe through Patreon and just put my RSS feed over.
That makes sense. Anything else new came with this version?
I've been having a couple of bugs just because like the audio thing where it would like transition between songs a lot better. earlier, it went to transition to a song and just started playing both songs at the same time. Like the last song I was listening to and the next song that was
I didn't
queued
do
up.
that clean fade
No, it just
out, fade in.
it started to fade out and then like both of them faded in at the same time.
Mm, I
But
see.
yeah, the other thing is Legend ZA had a demo at Pokemon Worlds, which is going on
That's
right
all.
now. So I haven't gotten to watch it yet, but previews are glowing, and hopefully they release that demo on the eShop. They did it whenever they had 3DS demos for Pokemon games. We'd
Yeah,
eventually get
you're
those
right. They
on the
did.
eShop.
They did. Hmm. Well, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, that would be nice.
Yeah, I'll look
Um,
more into it and actually watch because a bunch of people have off-screen footage of it because they didn't let you
yeah.
capture at the event. So
I kind of just I heard some of like the review roundup for it. Yeah, like you said, it sounds good. You know, it's not turn based. You know, it's more like a like you do an attack and then it's on cooldown. Kind of like
Pokemon are more
walking
like
around a little bit,
stands
and your Pokemon are
than
just like yeah. That's all they've ever been. You know.
you just pose
So
in
if
the
you
back and they're out there fighting.
exactly, so you know if y'all know any YouTubers that are on adventures manga in detail, send them my way.
All right. Well, that's about it. My heart out is here. So until next time, you can follow us all collectively around the internet, cheesycontrollerpodcast.com. You can follow me on Blue Sky, Anton6 at 3X's, Madrid,
You can find me at Frank Motion on Blue Sky.
Jalen.
Squid Bishop on the internet.
All right, this has been a Nose Good production. The video version is edited by Chris. The audio version is edited by Akuma Santi. The descriptions are written by ChatGPT, and the episode titles are written by me. Until next time, keep it cheesy. What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 348 of the Cheesy Controller Podcast. I'm your host, Anton LaPlatte. Joining me, as always, we have the Emerald Durag, Madrid Devon.
Okay, so it's actually ghost peppers in the shell.
And we got the most degenerate squid in the sea with their triumphant return, Jalen Roberts.
I'm back in tangential.
We got a jam-packed episode for you guys this week. We're going to get into some spicy topics, some hot takes. We're going to be talking about Fortnite, Battlefield, Helldivers, iOS, and Pokemon Legends.
Whoop.
All right, recording stopped. I'm just going to stop the stream. Shout out everybody in Twitch
cool, man.
chat. But I'm just going